Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are doing a 3-season rebuild of the LA Clippers, who are currently 10-5 on the NBA season and second place in the Western Conference. I mean, this team right here has been absolutely fantastic. And the crazy thing about it is you look at the roster and they don't really have that superstar player. It's just a team that's going out there and playing some team basketball. Everybody's doing their part out there. I mean, you got Tobias, Lou, and Gallinari all averaging like 20 points per game. You got Montrezl Harrell out there averaging 15 and 6 with 2 blocks out there, man. This guy has been absolutely fantastic. Such a great contract, only 2 years, $12 million. You got Pat Beverly, Boban Marjanovic, Marcin Gortat. You know, just a whole bunch of really good pieces. Shai Gilgeous out there has been looking like a pretty solid point guard, too, in his rookie season. So, yeah, man, the point of this rebuild is just kind of to like, continue developing this squad out there and sign the right pieces, because while it is a whole bunch of like really good players, I still would like to get that next big time piece to add out here, because you got like Lou Williams, Gallinari, who's all like, you know, 30, 31 years of age. So there's definitely room to grow with this squad, I would probably say, in my own opinion. Now, as far as this first season goes, there's not really any like big time changes I want to make. This is kind of the rotation they're running with right now, but I think I'm going to switch it up. And Lou Williams, to me, you know, despite being 83 overall, I do like the idea of him as a 6-man off the bench. So we are probably going to go with the classic, I guess what they're going with right now, which is Shai at the shooting guard position, Patrick Beverly at point guard. And then we, of course, are going to make Lou Williams the 6-man of this team, which might actually knock out, I don't know, because Lou Williams can, of course, play backup point guard, in my opinion, man. But it might actually knock out one of the big guys out of the rotation. I think I'd rather play Boban as of right now. He's been a beast for the Clippers, so he is going to be the backup center. We're going to get Lou at about 28 minutes per game right there. I guess we should probably give Lou probably a few more minutes, because he's definitely warrants it out there. So we'll get 31 off the bench, and then Avery Bradley will get some time. Lou is definitely going to be like the backup point guard of the squad out there. Montrez going to be the starting center, I would say. Tobias getting his minutes, Gallinari his minutes out there. And like, I know Danilo was averaging like 19, 20 points. Does kind of have a kind of a bitch-ass contract out here, man. If you want to look at it real quick here, 2 years, still about $21, $22 million per season. So, you know, depending how this season goes, I could actually see myself, you know, maybe trading his expiring contract in the NBA offseason and going for a big-time free agent, because, you know, Shai right here, looking at what, let's see what he does pretty well out here, looking at his attributes, and he's got a 79 mid-range game. He's got a 78 three-point shot. He's 6'6", so I really do think he can be like a combo guard that can play the shooting guard position at times if needed. So, you know, maybe we go out there and try to sign like a Kemba Walker or a Kyrie Irving, somebody like that. But at the same time, if we go for like a Jimmy Butler or a Klay Thompson, then Shai can just go right to that starting point guard spot. But yeah, I think this season we just kind of hold tight. Let's go ahead real quick here and check out the actual, you know, like contracts across the board, just to see if there's anybody like we really should trade right now. Avery Bradley does have a team option after this season, so I imagine that will probably get declined to save some money. Lou Williams has such a great contract, guys. Like, shout out to him. But no, man, we got some pretty decent contracts out here, you know, just besides Gallinari's. But even so, it's like he's still being a 20-point per game scorer, so that's okay. But yeah, let's go to system proficiency. Right now, we got the grit and grind, which is Doc Rivers' preferred style out there. Looks like that's probably the best bet for us as of right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and simulate this first NBA season. We're going to get to that first offseason and see how well this team can really do. Okay, so a record of 42-39, which definitely is not bad. I will say Clipper fans, based off their 10-5 record, so far in the NBA season, might be disappointed with that result. But I would say if this team makes the playoffs, that's definitely a big-time W. Here are the awards on the season, so no Clippers on there. I'm not even expecting any Clippers to make the All-NBA teams here, but you never really know, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's no, like, superstar all-stars on this team. So, this team is all about team basketball, which is great. But despite going 43-39, that's only good for 7th place in the Western Conference. So, beating the Thunder, it's definitely possible. I just won't say it's probable out there. Let's look at the conference standings real quick, because I'm curious. 43 wins in the Western Conference. How good is that in the Eastern Conference? So that's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'd be like 6th or 7th in the Eastern Conference too, so no big difference there. Player stats on the season. We have Tobias at 18 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Definitely want to re-sign him back. Lou Williams, second leading scorer off the bench. 15 points, 6 rebounds for Gallinari. Montrez, 14 and 10. That's exactly what I want him to do, is to improve his rebounding a little bit. also still managed the 2 blocks per game. Shea, some pretty good numbers. I like the 11 and 5 out there. And then you got Boban doing his thing, Patrick Beverly, Mike Scott, Avery Bradley. So yeah, the team played really well. First round of the playoffs, we do have the Thunder, though. Like I said, I don't expect to win, but we'll see about this. Simulate current round. And here we go, man. Lost game 1, lost game 2, lost game 3. Big yikes, bro. Big freaking yikes. We just got swept 4-0, which shows that we got some work to do. And I knew that going into this room. I knew there was still going to be work to be done. Paul George and Russell Westbrook just obliterated us on offense, or I guess us on defense would be the correct saying in that circumstance. But let's go ahead and see who wins the rest of this playoffs right here. As far as the draft goes, I have a feeling that some team out there owns the Clippers draft pick. So I don't think we're building via the draft. I don't think that's going to happen for us at all, which kind of sucks. I mean, I guess in theory we could make a trade and try to find like that next big time piece. I don't know what that piece is exactly. Maybe a shooting guard like RJ Barrett would be absolutely amazing for us in this scenario, because Lou Williams could, of course, continue to come off the bench. But yeah, let's go ahead and hit up the NBA draft. See what we can do with this. See if we have any picks. Like I said, I don't think, yeah, we have no picks, guys. So we can try to make something happen here. Y'all want to pause this. Pause the draft. All right. Yeah, let's go to Trade Finder. And I would like a top 10 if possible, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's see what we got for the 9th pick. Gallinari. That's actually not too bad because we get out of Gallinari's contract. It's a 1-year deal. Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell, definitely not doing that. What about for the 4th pick in the draft here? Shea or Montrezl, not doing that. 7th pick, we're looking at Lou Williams or Danilo Gallinari plus a lottery protected. And we get Joe Ingles back, who is half the price of Gallinari. $12 million per season. I mean, he's a great 3-point shooter, and it gives us a pretty decent draft pick there, guys. I actually like the idea of this a lot. He could either come off the bench for us, or he could start. So I think I am going to do this trade, guys, and save about, $10, $11 million per season. Let's do it, guys. Let's get that 7th pick and Joe Ingles right there. So we now have the 7th pick in the draft. I still don't think I'm going to get exactly who I want at that spot, but we should still get a pretty decent role player. So as far as players available, choose prospect. We have Romeo Langford, who is the 5th overall ranked player. Quentin Grimes, great 3-point shooter. We got a lockdown defender in Romeo Langford. Don't really have too many good stats on him, but great scorer, great rebounder, playmaker. Look at that defense, though, man. 3 steals, 3 blocks per game. Field goal percentage could be a little better, but the 3-point shot's very nice. Can't make his free throws. But yeah, I think we're going to try him out here, man. I feel like this is exactly who we need. He's 6'10 wingspan, 6'6 in height. I think that will allow us to probably trade away Avery Bradley and just continue to use Lou off the bench. So Romeo Langford, welcome to the squad. I am very happy with that pick. Now, we still have guys like Jerome Robinson, but I think he is still kind of developing out there. So Romeo Langford, 77 overall player. Team player options, I'm going to decline Avery Bradley's option. Just not really worth keeping him around. Sindorius Thornwell, I guess we'll bring him back. We can do that. All right, man, here we go. We got bitch-ass loan screens. I don't know if we actually have enough to, sign some of the big-name free agents that I want to. Teodosic, for $8 million, I mean, I don't know. I really don't see the point of bringing him back on the team. I feel like we can find better out there for cheaper. He hasn't really panned out to be the point guard that I thought he would have. But as far as players available, not a lot of great options. We still got to try to get Tobias Harris back. I still want to go for Kyrie and Kemba. But, I guess we can afford Kemba Walker, but it's going to be very big time if we can actually make this happen. I'm going to give him as much money as possible. And, okay, to do so, I do have to probably renounce rights on Tobias. Yes, I do. Is that worth it? Is it worth it in this case to be able to get Kemba Walker, who just dropped 60 points, a 91 overall player? I guess before I do anything there, let me go to Trade Finder and see if I can make a trade away to maybe free up some more money. I guess in this case, I could try to trade away Joe Ingles. I really don't want to, but I will if needed. Because that should in theory free up the money for us so we can get a draft pick for him. So here we go, Chicago Bulls. We'll do that. I like Joe Ingles. I'd rather have Tobias back on the team though, if I'm being quite honest about things. So okay, so I can still cap hold him and get Kemba Walker back. So we're gonna hold off on this for right now. It's still telling me to renounce rights. Still cap holding. Is it gonna make it through? Renounce rights, cap hold. I believe I got him back, guys. And it looks like, I believe Tobias Harris might have signed with somebody else. So we kind of get screwed in that regards. Great. Absolutely love it. Thank you, 2K. I mean, I didn't want, I'd rather have Kemba Walker in this case, guys. I'd rather have Kemba Walker, but kind of pissing now because I really did want to get him back on the team. Tobias Harris has been nice for us. Now we just kind of have to like fill in the blanks. We got Bojan, who could be a nice starting small forward for us. Get him for about $10 million a season. Pretty good score. And he's going back to the Pacers, so good for him, I suppose. JJ Redick, the once Clipper, we could get him, maybe try Romeo at the small forward position. I like the idea of that, bringing him back to the team that he had a lot of success on, so we'll do that. Let's see, I would still say we need a backup point guard. D Rose, man. I mean, I'm willing to give D Rose some solid money here to be, he might even be our starter, guys, to be honest. Like, no, because he would, no, wait, I don't need to do this because we have Shea at backup point guard because Kemba's gonna be our starter, so let me decline that. Yeah, that does not make much sense in that case. Power forward position, a Bobby Portis to stretch the floor. I'd be willing to pay him some decent money right here to get him on the squad. Be like our Tobias Harris replacement. Anybody else I really want to go for? We got Melo out there for really cheap, $12 million a season. Could be a backup small forward for us, or realistically even start, I guess. Lance Stevenson might be a cheaper option. 78 overall player, so we'll sign him up. And besides for that, guys, I think I'm pretty much good to go. I am going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so I found this trade here that I like a lot. It's a Lance Stevenson and a future first-round draft pick, which is always a little risky to trade away in exchange for Josh Richardson. Richardson, I feel like, could become like that new Tobias Harris of this team in the sense where it's like he just continues to improve on his game. So I'm going to do this trade right here, guys, get him on the team. I just feel like it's a nice little addition out there. And then we're going to go with Kemba, Lou Williams, and we're actually going to put JJ Redick right there and use Lou Williams off the bench, although they'll get pretty similar minutes. Josh Richardson as small forward, Bobby Portis, Montrezl Harrell, I should say, Lou Williams, Shea Gilgeous. Romeo Langford is going to get some minutes as the backup small forward. I'm not ready to start him quite yet. Jerome Robinson looks like he's ready to play, but I don't really have a good spot for him, so I might try to trade him away for some depth. I don't love doing that, but at the same time, it's like, if he's not going to play, might as well get something for him, right? So we'll do a trade of him with a top 5 protected pick, and ideally, I'd like to get a pretty solid backup center. Wow, man, it's actually a really nice trade. Malcolm Brogdon, but I don't really want to pay Malcolm $13 million a season. We also get Brook Lopez for 1 season. Chris Dunn, Denzel Valentine, Jetty Osman, Chris Wilkes, no. We got John Collins and Taurean Prince, another really good trade. Well, both those guys are going to want big-time money after this season. Yeah, I don't really know if I can afford it. Here we got Bam Adebayo, who could be behind Montrez. Once again, though, it's like he's going to want to get paid, but we do get the Miami Heat's first-round draft pick in 2020, so that could potentially be nice. We have some really good offers out here, guys, no doubt. Clint Capella, and then we could use Montrez off the bench. That's something to consider, but we also have to give up JJ Redick in this case. But I mean, that would allow Romeo to go back to his natural shooting guard position, so I kind of like the idea of that also, man. Zach Collins. You know, man, I think I'm going to go with this Clint Capella trade and then use Montrez off the bench for now just because he'll bring some nice hustle as the 6th man. And we get more of like the traditional 6'10 rebounding oriented center. So I'm going to do this trade here, guys. Sounds good, man. He'll be like the new DeAndre Jordan of this team. And then Romeo, yeah, like I was saying, we'll go back to shooting guard. So I'm sure he'll be happy about that, play his natural position. Romeo starts with Kemba Walker, Josh Richardson, Bobby Portis, Clint Capella. Really love the idea of this right here. And then we got Montrez, Lou, Shea, Zaza. Let's actually trade for a more of a stretch 4 spot. I don't know, man. I'm making a lot of big time moves out here, guys. I'm really trying to get this team put together nicely. So Thornwell, we have David West. I thought he was retiring or something. And let's do a future round, second round draft pick. I want to get like a 75, 76 overall power. Ooh, Brook Lopez. That might actually be the move right there, man. And just, I'll probably put him at the power forward spot just because, like, he is Splash Mountain now. Can make all those crazy threes. So he would actually bring some nice spacing off the bench for us. We could get Boban back, Damian Jones. No, definitely Brook Lopez in this case. So we got him now. And here we go. He is going to go at power forward. He goes to 79 overall, so that's nice for him. And then that is going to be the rotation, guys. I love it. This is a really good team, man. I feel like it's a lot better. Kemba Walker hopefully can drop 60 for us out there. He has some nice pieces around him. I would say definitely the best team he's ever played with. So let's go ahead and simulate this second NBA season and see if we can get to the playoffs and make some noise. So Carmelo Anthony has not been signed yet, and it says I need one more roster spot to really put the team together. I'm debating on sending him a 1-year deal. So far, we're 2-4 on the season, so we're not doing all that great out there, man. If he accepts this, and he does, so we get Melo on a 1-year deal. See what he can do for us out there. Definitely not going to be a starter at all, but is definitely going to play, you know, we're definitely going to go with probably a 10-man rotation in this case. I really don't even know how many minutes to give him, guys, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know, like, what's a good amount of minutes? I guess 21 per game, and just have him do some things, you know, off the bench for us, maybe bring some scoring, maybe be a nice, decent mentor to Josh Richardson out there, but I feel like him and Lou will actually, no, yeah, Lou definitely has to play more, right? Definitely has to play more, or at least balanced, so we'll do that. And I think that's a nice little addition right there, so, yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate the rest of this season. All right, so I was definitely expecting a little bit of a setback. 41-40 on the NBA season might even not be in the playoffs, but our team got a lot younger, and I feel like when that happens out there, man, you definitely got to wait. You know, chemistry kind of takes a lot longer to get put together out there. But I really think this third and final season is really, we're going to be able to make some noise. Our guys are going to be improved out there, as I'm showing you guys the awards here real quick. But yeah, man, I really think the third season is going to be our year. So I'm curious what type of numbers, you know, guys put up. That's going to really dictate, like, who makes the squad and who's going to be in rotation, because, yeah, man, we're not in the playoffs. So I don't know if we have next year's draft pick or not. If we do, it is going to be a lottery pick, so we got that going for us. But player stats on the season, we have Kemba Walker at 20 points, 6 assists per game. I actually want him shooting about 20 times a game. He didn't really do that. And then really, we just have a whole bunch of nice pieces out there, once again, that played pretty nicely. 13 and 3 and 3 for Richardson. Bobby Portis, a decent stretch big out there. Clint Capella got the double-double. The defense, Romeo Langford, Montrez. What I like about Montrez, he still put up really decent numbers despite going to more in a limited role. Lou Williams, Carmelo Anthony, about 9 points per game. Brook Lopez, Shea at 5 points, 2 assists. So yeah, not like a great second season at all, but still, I have confidence and faith in this team that we should be able to do some stuff out there. So we're going to simulate these playoffs. And as far as this upcoming offseason goes, you know, we do have the assets where we can maybe trade up, or like trade and get better at certain positions. Like Clint Capella can definitely be exposable out there, and maybe put Josh Richardson at the 2 spot, or combine him in a trade and try to get like an 87+ player to go alongside Kemba Walker. Something like that is definitely in the book. So we have the depth to do so, as we have the Raptors and the Lakers in the finals, and it looks like we have LeBron James and the Lakers winning it all in their second NBA season. So let's go ahead and get to this offseason and make these, you know, last-second moves to try to save the franchise and stuff like that. NBA draft time. Let's hit this up and see if we actually have a pick. We do have a pick. I don't know if it's just the second round, though. And no, we actually have the 14th pick in the draft, so we'll get a nice piece right there. Might be a good time to look at some trades, actually. So let's look at something like Clint Capella, that 14th and 18th pick. We have 2 picks, actually. See what that gets us. Eric Bledsoe, Malcolm Brogdon, Zach LaVine, 88 overall, and Joe Ingles. Wow, man, that might actually be the move right there. That's actually perfect. I mean, that's perfect. Joe Ingles, perfect off the bench for us. I know we traded him once already, so he might be salty about joining the team, but Zach LaVine and Kemba Walker, that's big time. Here we got Kevin Love, Gordon Hayward and Bol Bol, Marc Gasol, Kevin Porter, Hassan Whiteside, James Wiseman, good rookie out there. Okay, man, so a lot of good offers up here. It's just which one is the best for us right now. Drummond, 90 overall player. Vucevic, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green. No, man, I'm definitely going with the Zach LaVine trade out there. Him and Kemba Walker, that's going to be dirty out there, my friends. It's going to be absolutely dirty, so we're doing that trade. Happy about that. All right, man. And then as far as, I guess, the rest of everything else goes, we got Kemba, Zach LaVine, Josh Richardson. Montrez will be the center. Debate, I guess, yeah, we still got Bobby Portis for backup power forward. Joe Ingles at backup small forward. Melo, probably not going to resign him. No real reason to in this case. Let's go ahead, though, hit up free agency and see what we got. Make sure we can get all of our players back, because Montrez might actually be off the books now. I guess he is. So he wants about $20 million a season. I'm going to pay it to him, guys, and that's really my big reasoning behind getting rid of Capella, is to get Montrez back on the squad. So we'll sign him up. I believe we still have, what's his name on the team? Bobby Portis. We got some backup centers here. Looks like we're not going to be able to get Brook Lopez back. I'm okay with that. Not really that big a deal. Some small forwards available. You know, whatever, man. Like, none of these guys is really big time for me. So I think I'm good to go, actually. We got our big trade in. We did our big free agent signings. Let's go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, here is our team for the third and final season. Kemba Walker, Zach LaVine, Josh Richardson, Bobby Portis, Montrezl Harrell. For the bench unit, we have Shea Gilgeous as the backup point guard. We got Romeo Langford as small forward. Lou Williams as a shooting guard still. We got Joe Ingles actually going to a small ball 4. I feel like with his defense out there, he should be able to handle that position. We got Brand Wright for a backup center at times. So yeah, man, team definitely a lot better. I love the idea of this right here, guys. This is going to be very deadly with Kemba Walker, Zach LaVine. Low-key, I actually kind of makes me want to go to like a 7-second offense, which is 3.5 stars. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and we're going to go ahead and simulate this third and final season and see if we can get to the NBA Finals and win it all. Okay, so 47 wins on the season. I mean, I wanted to be like mid-50s at this point. I'm not happy with that record, guys. I'm not happy with that at all. With that being said, like, we can still get things done in the playoffs with it, so as long as we're not like swept in the first round, I guess I'll be okay out there. I mean, I think I built a pretty nice team. It definitely is a different type of team than I've ever built before, man. As you look at the awards out here, none of our players making that, it looks like, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and see what our seeding is in the playoffs, and we are the 4th seed out there, so we can make some things happen right there, but more likely than not, we'll probably get bounced like in the second round. So we do have Kemba at 21 points, 5 assists out there. Field goal percentage pretty nice. Zach LaVine also played pretty nice with him too at 20 and 5. Montrez at 15 and 11, so he's really coming together nicely. Really happy we got him a nice size contract. Bobby Portis at 15 and 11. Josh Richardson looking nice. Romeo Langford off the bench. Shea Gilgeous, Lou Williams, Joe Ingles all doing some decent things out there. So let's go ahead and hit up these playoffs. First round, we do have the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm actually going to take this game by game. So simulate game 1. Okay, we got game 1, so we're not going to get swept. I know that much. And, okay, we actually up 2 games apiece. 2-0, I should say. 3-0. It might be a sweep for us, guys. And, oh, nope, they get 1 on us. 3-1. Don't blow that 3-0 lead, guys. I'll be so pissed, man. 3-2. We very well might blow a 3. Oh, my God, guys. No. Oh, my God. Are you serious? Simulate game. No. Simulate current round. Hey, we made it, at least. We made it. 4 games to 3. And here is the closeout game, 109-95, 23 and 10. Montrez played big time out there, man. No pun intended. 19 and 5 for Kemba, 15, 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10 for Zach LaVine. Next up, Golden State Warriors. We're not getting past the Warriors, guys. Let's be honest, man. Stimulate current round. Let's get swept real quick and call it good. We up 1. Oh. Yo, what's going on, baby? 3-1. Oh my God. 3-2. Oh my God. Let's go, man. That is pristine, baby. That is pristine. 4-2. Yes, man, I was not expecting that at all. Yo, turning up the defense, holding the Warriors to just 100 points, man. Like, that's not easy to do. Look at the rebound between Bobby and Montrez. All right, now it's time. Now it's time for the OKC to ruin my hopes and dreams. Simulate current round, man, and got game 1. Okay, 1-1. Okay, we up 2-1, 3-1. We are in the NBA Finals, guys, against the Atlanta Hawks. Who would have thought we'd be seeing a Hawks Clippers Finals? Not me, man. I don't expect to be here. Yo, Quentin Grimes kind of killing. Maybe I should have drafted him. I did not expect to be here at all, guys. Taking it game by game. Simulate game 1. They got that. Simulate game 2-0. Simulate game 2-1. Game 4. Okay, we got a tied series. Simulate game. They're up 3-2. Simulate game. Oh, man. Simulate with Simcast. We have a game 7. Is it time for Crispy to hop in and win this for us? Or lose it? One of the two. Looking like a pretty close series ball. Okay, now it's looking like it's getting away. Now we're in the lead. Let's go ahead, man. And we got, okay, 2 minutes left. We're up by 3 points. I'm jumping in. Got to secure this W. All right, guys, they have the ball right here, man. Our fatigue is looking low. Trey Young cannot let him shoot any threes at all, man. No 3-pointers. I do not want him tying this up and being a superhero like that. Hey, wow, that was actually a beautiful take. I'm low-key a little nervous. Kemba Walker, I saw you drop 60 points the other night, so let's get it done again here, man. Here we go, a little pick and roll action. Oh, what you want? Oh, you want dance? You want dance, Taurine Prince? Bro, they call me King Kemba. I'm King Kemba, man. Yo, they call you Clamping Kemba. That's what you're doing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Kemba. Big time shot. Let's get it, baby. And oh no. Oh no. This is not good. This is not ideal. This is not pristine. Oh, no. We're in the bonus, too. They're shooting free throws. Dear God. That's a brick house, baby. That's a brick house. Is that Jabari Parker on the squad? Not a bad idea, actually. I actually like the idea of Jabari playing like his natural 4 spot on that team. It is a tied game. I believe, yes, all the stars are in the game. So we're going to have to get things going here with Montrez. Or I guess Bobby Portis want to do that fade. That's fine, too. Fade. Put it up. Oh, green line, man. Yo, that's kind of a money jump shot. I was not expecting the green line that. I'm playing on Superstar, by the way, if you guys are wondering. All right, once again, they call me Clamping Kemba. And as you get, oh, no, man, it's Bobby Portis knocking him on his ass. Hey, take it all the way. Take it all the way. Get him. Get Bobby, man. All the way. And get to that free throw line. Now it's time to make these. Time to be clutch. And I make the first one. I never make the first one. Can I get the number 2? And... okay, I got both. 124, 119. They're taking a timeout. Timeout over with. Trae Young taking it in. Get that out of there, man. Playing that defense. You ain't gonna do that on me, baby. Okay, he totally does it on me. Basie, I believe he's a rookie, isn't he? All right, definitely gotta take a smart shot here. I mean, you always want to take smart shots unless you're J.R. Smith. Then you live to take bad shots. Come on, Montrez, you're supposed to roll, man, all the way. A on the free throw line yet again. Dolphin diving into the crowd. Time to be clutch. Mr. Clutch, let's get it. Yo, it's got a 69 rating. It's got that 69 rating, and well, I get one of them. All right, still a 2-possession game for us, so we have that to be happy about. Trae Young bringing it up the court. What's he going to do? He calls another timeout, man. Another timeout for the Hawks. All right, if we stop this possession, make our free throws, it is going to be game. So no threes. No threes. I know Trae Young wants to shoot it. I'm not letting him. That's fine. Take it. Take it to the basket. Don't care about that shot. That's a bitch-ass shot, bro. Yo, don't. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Okay, who do I want on the free throw line? Probably Kemba Walker, right? We have the ball. They're fouling. We make these. We should be, in theory, pretty good. Although I don't know his release at all for free throws. Oh, my God, I missed. Oh, no, I made it. He got a non-free throw shot. Come on, here we go. And 2 for 2. They have no timeouts left, by the way. So it's all about that defense. Quentin Grimes, another guy to watch out for in this case, because he can definitely shoot the threes. Clamp up Trae and Grimes. Oh my God, yo, Kemba's really slow. He's really slow for some reason. No, that's wide open. Oh my God. Come on, man. Here we go again, fouling again. I told you all bitch ass not to leave him wide open, and what you all do, man? You disrespected and did it. Well, okay, I made that. Kemba is coming up clutch. He's got 19 points. We're going for point 20 right here. Did I jinx it? No, I did not. Still no timeouts. But still no three-pointers. Guys, don't do it. I'm actually going to off-ball John Collins so I can protect the three-point shot. That's fine. Oh, no, wide open. Hey, that is game. We have won the NBA championship. Trae Young misses. Probably not feeling too good about that. But the Clippers are the 2021 NBA champions. Very curious who's going to get Finals MVP. Zach LaVine, I think, had like 30 points this game. So it very well could be him. You know, this rebuild came down to letting go some of the pieces of the current squad, but bringing on some new talent that definitely warranted some good-sized contracts. Getting Zach LaVine was big time. Getting Kemba Walker, of course, was our superstar piece. Investing in Montrez. Keeping, Lou Williams on the bench. Zach LaVine Finals MVP, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.